Welcome back, guys. Oliver back with another anime reaction. This time it's the Reflection, episode 2, Survivor. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So first up we see the moon, desert, a pyramid, so maybe Egypt, Cairo, London. Can't tell where that is. All that is. China. Paris. 3 years ago. Okay, so we're going to get the backstory now. New York. 2 a.m. What's going to happen? I guess we're about to get the backstory of how this all started. Ah, there it is. This really does remind me of Doctor Who, that episode back in 2008 with David Tennant. And the fire going across the sky. I'm a nerd, okay? I don't have to apologize for it. So it's spreading across the world. And this particles are coming down and hitting people. Wow, the Earth has gone into a crescent shape. Shit's going down, man. First time ever that New York comes to a complete stop. For the so-called city that never sleeps. 3 years later, also in America, New York, same place. Yeah, it probably caused a lot of accidents and a lot of people died. Oh, someone's in the crowd. Man, that cop just looked like a zombie just then. But even though it's just the animation style. Just don't worry, she's not hurt, obviously. So calm everyone, calm down everyone. Ah, this girl from the first episode. Maybe we'll finally find out who she is. Really hope this episode picks things up. Like, the first episode wasn't bad, but it could have been a lot better. So I'm really hoping this episode fixes those problems. And we'll finally get somewhere. Because at the moment we've just been jumping back and forth between 3 years ago, 3 years later, 3 years ago, 3 years later. Kind of getting a bit repetitive. But I guess I need to explain everything that's going on. China animation characters, so I guess maybe that explains the animation style between of the characters and everyone. Yeah, yeah, people died, of course. So they're terrorists. Yep. What? Well, they're definitely a military group. Stanley? No. Even though Stanley produced this, I highly doubt he would actually be a character in it. Especially speaking Japanese. Here comes the good guys. The villains that were caught last time but got free. Muscle Man. We're interested to see how everyone got their powers. So hopefully get backstories of all these people. Like, how did he become a lizard? Seriously, Stan Lee's a bad guy? Seriously, he looks like Stan Lee, so what do you expect of me? How much attention is too much attention, though? In this case, I think it's a lot. Now you've done it. Nice kick. Man, I'm getting really into this show now. So that guy's Chinese, I guess. Still don't know who this guy is. The guy in the suit. Well, I guess they're both in suit, but that one. Oh, okay, wait. Back here. That explains it. We're back in the first episode, even though this is the second episode. Here we go. Delete them. So she's been following his exports. Following him around. She's done her research, that's for sure. That's pretty impressive. What's he doing? Wraith? Just some stalker. Student. Oh, we're going through the bullied route. Isn't that a bit cliched? The whole being bullied thing. I have to become more powerful because I was bullied. Like Spider-Man, Peter Parker. You gathered that just by watching him? You don't really know much about him. Under the suit, anyway. At least there's no more awkward pauses. Like the first episode. It's Wraith. And out through the window he goes. And he's gone. It's like Spider-Man in a way, with that shooter thing that comes out of his hand or wrist. Maybe that's the point. Because it, as again, Stan Lee. I guess that's one way to fly. Without paying for it. Just have to make sure you don't take your baggage with you. Hollywood sign. Well, he did say he lived in Los Angeles, so... Is that his pad? I guess so. Who are you? Who are the... So we're finally going to see who's behind the suit. Guy in a beard. With a beard. Ian. At least he didn't get stage fright. Is he going to be sick? Yeah. They really do like to replay the same animation battle all the time. Oh, okay. So we're going to get another view of the same battle. There are better ways to pick up chicks, dude. Going through a building is not one of them. Or dropping her out of the building is not one of them. Come on, haven't you seen The Dark Knight? You are all crazy. Don't do that song. That's all cameras. Really want to know more about the frog guy. Like, how did he mutate? And how did the moth guy mutate? Or bat? Yeah, dude, you sort of fainted. Oh. Cocktail party? 3 years ago. 11 p.m. It's probably the only song that they're allowed to use. Well, if you're rich, you might as well flaunt it. Beautiful woman, lots of money. He's definitely drunk. Here comes the cloud thing. Meanwhile, I guess everyone else at the party died? Is that the case? Okay, he was a singer. Indescribable? What? Hi, guy. Jesus. And boom. Yeah, he's not dead. Don't let it get to your head, dude. Superheroes have that. When that happens to superheroes, it's never a good. It never ends well. Oh, so it's smoke. Okay. More people for their group, I guess. Black magic. Seriously, can we find out what her name is? What has she seen? Well, that really narrows it down. A black figure. So we're back in Japan. Pom. So, are you girls have superpowers as well? I guess that's the case. You're just keeping quiet about it. Just okay. I'm going to skip the ending, even though it's a good end theme. I'm going to skip it. Lisa, next time. Is that her name? The journalist's name is Lisa? Because they haven't explained that yet. Okay. Yep, that was definitely better than episode 1 for sure. Hopefully, with each passing episode, it gets better and better. So, by the time it reaches, I think this show has either 12 or 13 episodes. By the time it reaches the season final, anyway, that it will be like probably one of the better shows airing this season. That's what I hope, anyway. Because as it is, so far in episode 2, we've had some development, but also we've had some cross elements from episode 1 as we find out who the guy in the first suit was, which is Ian, who was a music guy that played music, I guess. So I don't know what he played or anything like that, but he played music. Because I highly doubt he was a music producer. And Lisa, I'm presuming is the journalist girl. Yeah, I'm really hoping we find out more about her, especially her name. It'd be 100% great if we find out who she is. Anyway, until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Please let me know if you like the video. Please subscribe if you want to. If you're watching the reflection as well, please let me know your thoughts. And until next time, guys, I'm Oliver, and out.